Welcome to Mental Agility Training, where I'm going to show you how to enhance your brain. This will give you greater control in your life. It will increase your chances of success at whatever you decide to pursue. You deserve this. Mental agility training consists of 5 techniques that are practiced in exercises 2 or more at a time. There is nothing you have to believe. There's no science to understand. All you need is practice, and you will discover for yourself the power of mental agility training. This video, titled Know What You Do, introduces the technique awareness of action. This category is huge. It includes the who, what, why, when, and where of everything we do. When you add the subtle feedback of taste, touch, and smell, you might find it overwhelming. Fear not. If you focus on just 1 or 2 actions at a time, your mind will realize the benefits. This is a big category. When I started thinking about what types of actions that qualify for this technique, I had trouble coming up with any that did not. Don't worry, I'll break it all down with simple examples and try to explain everything. The first example is learning a new skill. This applies to any physical skill, from throwing or catching a ball to playing a musical instrument, even knitting a scarf. While learning, we are practicing unfamiliar sequences of motion until they become conditioned. While doing this, our awareness is absolutely required. Each skill has its own combination of actions along with feedback to tell if we are successful. It is the act of learning, not the accomplishment, that enhances your brain. I think this is why doctors say, if you want to stay young, take up a new hobby. The same awareness of action technique can also be applied to an established habit as well. How about, for example, brushing your teeth? Chances are, while brushing your teeth, you are thinking about something other than dental hygiene because you've done it since you can remember. Consider instead the muscles in your hand that hold your toothbrush, the movement of your arm as you brush back and forth or up and down. Feel the bristles as they brush across your teeth and gums. I would use this as an exercise if I wanted to improve my oral health. Okay, here's a story. I went to the hospital once for an issue where they hooked me up to one of those cardiac monitors. I found that it's possible to consciously control my heartbeat. I don't regularly control my heart because I feel my body has to make other adjustments that add unneeded stress. When I tried it in the hospital, both my wife and mom were there, and they were stressed too, especially when the machine started beeping. I thought it was funny, but apparently mental agility doesn't always translate into actual maturity. Mostly, I'd like to be still enough to sense my heartbeat, but really, after thinking about it, this stillness could be construed as an action, and the abilities to sense my heart are the feedback. It's a pretty cool set of effects. There is touch, where I can feel my beats in my chest and neck. There's an auditory component where I can hear my heart beating. If I listen to a steady frequency of sound like a singing bowl, the sound appears to waver with the pulse of my heart. Is this meditation? I don't know. But if I have a few minutes to wait somewhere, I take a deep, calming breath, sit still, and tune in to my heartbeat. This fills me with a sense of serenity, even in the waiting room of a hospital. I want to teach you how to do this. I know it won't come overnight, but consistent practice of action with awareness not only will enhance your brain and enable you to learn new skills more quickly, It will also improve any skill on which you choose to focus. Let me show you with a beginning exercise. Set your intent to learn a new way to breathe. The exercise has 3 parts, and each part can be practiced separately if you desire, with each part over many sessions. Here's the first part. Sitting still, begin with an inhalation and notice how your chest and abdomen expand as you breathe in, and on the exhale, notice how your body contracts. Take a few breaths until you sense this movement. Then just breathe into your belly. Notice how your diaphragm moves your abdomen out as you breathe in and in as you breathe out. Next, breathe deeper. First into your belly, and keep on going until you can feel the sides of your chest expand. After you get the hang of that, breathe deeper still until your lungs are completely full. You will notice your shoulders rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Don't try to force this, just observe and keep going until it feels comfortable. That is the end of the first part. If you get dizzy while breathing this way, slow down on your exhale. Between sessions of this exercise, reaffirm your intent to be aware of how your body expands and contracts when you breathe. For the second part, we're going to add action. Just as our bodies expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale, so will our actions reflect that same motion. Consider this as you reaffirm your intent. Breathe in and reach out. Breathe out and pull back. Change up the motion. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and come down. Keep repeating the exercise in a variety of ways until it becomes second nature. You can do this exercise laying down so that you can add your legs. Exhale and draw your arms and legs in. Inhale and extend them out. If you work out, try it with sit-ups. Exhale as you crunch up. Inhale back down. In the third part, integrate the technique into mundane tasks. Reaffirm your intention before you start any session. Pick any task. You could, for example, inhale when you get out of your chair. Exhale when you sit down. Here's another example. Try it while you put away the dishes. Inhale as you reach out into the dishwasher and grab a plate. Exhale as you lift it out. Then inhale again as you put it into the cabinet, and exhale as your arm comes back. This exercise applies to any repetitive action where you extend and contract. Please be careful to take short, shallow breaths and slow down before you get dizzy. If you get distracted at any time during your exercise, come back to your intention. You are learning a new way to breathe. There are practical aspects to this exercise. If you are an athlete where you throw or hit something, breathing that matches your movement will improve performance. For instance, take throwing a baseball. Inhale as you wind up, exhale through your release. Next time you're at batting practice, inhale as you bring your bat up and exhale through your swing. Both the power and accuracy of your throwing and hitting will improve. If you have any doubts, do your own research. There are numerous videos where experts recommend how to do this technique. If you follow them, do not forget to set an intention so that you're practicing 2 or more techniques at a time. It's not limited to baseball. 72% of elite golfers are exhaling as they make contact with the ball. It works with martial arts, tennis, yoga, football, even darts. In some cases, these experts will add repetitive sound, which makes mental agility even stronger. Not for golf, though. Shh. The bottom line, Action with awareness can be practiced with anything you do. It works especially well learning something new, but you can apply it also to activities you want to improve. When you get the hang of it, you'll probably catch yourself paying attention to things that you would never have occurred. Begin integrating mental agility into your daily life to extend your training and maximize the benefits.